Water holds a secret language. So the thoughts you're thinking, the words you're saying, the music you're listening to, even the things you wear is changing your reality. So here's the proof. Let's get into it. The thoughts we have, the music we listen to, the things that we wear affect our vibration, our frequency, and our energy. Therefore, it affects our reality. There was a Japanese scientist out there. His name was Dr. Emoto. He wrote a book called The Hidden Message of Water. Now, his research showed that water can record and hold the vibration of words. It can change with the music that we listen to. It can even mirror our subconscious mind and our conscious mind. Through his experiments, which we're going to go over today, and I'm going to show you how the different vibrations can change water. And since we're 60% water, that means it's going to change us. Dr. Emoto took water from different sources. He took tap water, river water, lake water, distilled water. He liked distilled water the best because it was the purest. So what he did is he took this water, he stuck them in jars. On the outside of the jars, what he did is he put words or little phrases, put them on tape and taped onto the jars. Words like, I love you, you're blessed, gratitude, grace, heaven. He let these things sit. And after a while, what he did is he would freeze the water very slowly so that it created crystals. So then what he would do is he would take the crystals out and he would look at them under a very powerful microscope. And what he would see is that the water had changed depending on what word or phrases he put on the outside of the jars. So the positive words, like grace, gratitude, created these beautiful crystallized, almost like snowflakes. You would look at these things, they were just beautiful. And he would record all these things. We'd take pictures of thousands of pictures of what these things looked like, and then he would label what they were. Then what he did, he would do the opposite. So he'd take a bunch of jars, and then he would stick negative words on top, either on top of the jar or on the side. He'd put them on different places to see which was more potent. But he would use negative words, such as, I hate you, I can't do this, you're the worst, I can't stand you. Different phrases, different words. Then he would do the same procedure. He would freeze the water. He would take the little molecules, the little crystals, he'd put them underneath a microscope. And then what he would see with the negative words is these things barely created crystals at all. They were asymmetrical. They were a mess. Basically, they were all jacked up. They looked like mud. So he started thinking, I need to do some different research. So then what he did is he started to use different sounds. So he used different music for his experiments. So he did the same thing, got a bunch of different water, but this time he stuck the water in between giant speakers. So the first water he used, beautiful music, Mozart, Gregorian chants, Tibetan bowls, Indian flutes. Again, he would froze the water, looked at the crystals, and again, with positive music, vibration, frequency, these things grew into these beautiful looking, again, I'm just going to use the word snowflakes, but they were crystals. They were harmonious, they were beautiful, they were symmetrical. So then he thought, well, I'm going to use just harsh music. So he did the same experiment, but this time he used heavy metal music, punk rock music, brutal rap music, giant speakers. Slammed the water with that. Again, he froze the water, looked at it. This time, just like the bad words or the horrible phrases or the negative words, the water melted. The water looked horrible. The water looked asymmetrical. Looked like mud. Basically looked jacked up, is what it looked like. He also used rice. So he had about 100 people. They all cooked rice, 3 different bowls. One of the bowls he put in the front. The second bowl he put on another spot. The third bowl he put up somewhere else. Every time you saw the first bowl, if you were leaving, but especially when you get home, you would say something positive. You're the best. You can do this. I love you. You're a winner. Second bowl, all negative stuff. You're an idiot. You're a fool. You can't do anything right. I hate you. Now the third bowl, this is interesting. You totally ignore it. You don't look at it, you don't say anything. So after about 2-3 weeks, this rice is gonna disintegrate. It's gonna change, it's gonna get rotten. But here's the deal. The bowl that got the positive vibes stayed fresher longer. The second bowl that got the negative vibes, the negative frequency, that bowl disintegrated, got nasty. Here's something crazy. The bowl that got ignored to get looked at, that disintegrated and got nastier the fastest. Okay, who knew that rice was so dramatic, right? So sensitive. But that's what happened. Dr. Emoto not only did experiments with words on water, on vibrations from the sound of the different music, on rice bowls, he also did his experiments with prayer. He would take a bunch of Buddhist monks to different areas with different polluted lakes and have them pray for harmony, uplifting the water, uplifting everything, cleaning it out, and that would work. On your water at night, have yourself a little sticky note and write good words on the bottom. See what happens. Or just every time you take water in, you're gonna drink some water, just say thank you. It doesn't have to be some poetic, beautiful sonnet that you're saying to it. Just say thank you or bless you. We are all connected. We are all the same consciousness. We're just perceiving life in a different filter. That's it.